Yeah, I'm fine with doing UCOB personally. I don't really care.
My last two clears 3 UCR. Oh well.
You can always come back to this. We can always come back to Uber later if we really want to.
Yeah, if we
Give it another try next week when
if we stuck in
mines are
UCOB, we
better.
go back to U. If we stuck in U, we go back to U.
Yeah, we just bounce back and
That's
forth
the
endlessly.
spirit.
I like that. I like the mindset.
Oh,
Whichever fight pisses off more, we go the other one.
damn. Get 0 prog on both fights.
Dude, 0 problem boyfriend's disaster. Yeah, I just whatever you guys want to do, really. I don't really care.
So how far are we in as this group?
We've made it. You made it to
I
fourth
nailed
quote.
dive
Win
bombs.
in raid.
Twin and rage, something like that. We're at
Alright, I just wanted to
yeah. For
explore.
this, we made it as dive bombs. But if I had to play some point, we're probably second quote.
Yeah, we're second quote.
Oh, let me see something.
So what's my shit looking like?
Alright. Read food if you have to. I'm dropping a countdown.
Change. Yeah, that's right. I go like north of here.
Tech.
Invulning. I'm ready. To take it. Sharking.
Oh, I don't even have any of those.
Are we going to? 1, 2, 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do 1, 2, 3.
Oh hell.
Oh, yeah.
I
Nice.
forgot.
I got him.
Oh, wipe it.
Yeah, we just buy this.
That's gonna go on some random.
So we skipping that plummet, so I might have to take it at the death ends. If that's...
No, you're fine because we can just do it during the transition no matter what.
Oh, okay.
The transition, I don't take any damage from anything, so yeah, you'll be fine taking it just during if we skip.
Okay, if that's the case, can I actually have on northwest side around Twin? Is there anyone
Around
over there?
Twin? I
Yeah,
don't give a shit.
for the start.
Oh, so I'm just gonna be north.
Yeah, okay. I'll just find some. But the
Yeah.
reason is so we can just go over here, so I don't have to
Mm-hmm.
start through the party for any stupid reason.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna drop a countdown. Invulning. Take it. Shark. Okay.
And that right there's why I can't do that.
More baits. Buster should be coming up. Okay. Move. Alright. Moving.
Going to
I'm going to
1.
2.
Reprise on this one.
Back.
Fuck,
Okay.
I forgot to stack. My bad.
Buster's gonna be at me. Santa's off, Santa's off.
I'm going to 2.
Going to 1. Twister.
No.
Going to 1.
Shielding, shielding. Okay,
I got the res off.
I have stance back on. Poking.
Get ready.
I can shirk. I'm shirking you right now. Shirking you right now.
Got a 3, got a 3, got a 3, got a 3.
Okay.
You have
You-
aggro. You have aggro.
You
Yeah.
want me to just home gang the dive?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
DPS right.
I'm gonna take it at 1, roughly. Do not be close to me. Home gang. Hopefully we can see the nails as well with this. Just shield me after. There you go, you're good.
In stack.
Thunder out.
Okay.
Stack. Go clockwise.
I got flipped. I'm done.
We all got clipped.
Wipe.
You have it.
All right. So we never actually brought this up before. Last week. What are we doing for fire? Is it gonna be like, was it out, in, out, in, out, in, out? Did we
think it
ever
was-
specify that?
I think it was in, out, in.
Because we literally only mentioned it once, and I think never again have we brought it up.
I mean, yeah, it's in, out, in.
Yeah, unfortunately the fire tether went counterclockwise as well, so that was not so good.
I think I invited fire to there. I just heard clockwise and then just rotated counterclockwise because I'm fucking tiny brained, I guess.
Yeah, how'd you guys all get hit by the wings of salvation?
I don't know how.
You guys,
I
mean,
like,
They're,
you
they're
played
probably
on
not
the-
they're probably not used to it.
What's
I
that
just-
filter on your phone for fucking
Hey, what the fuck
Sephora?
is? Wait,
Like,
what's Wings of
okay, what's
Salvation?
going on?
The
Oh,
big
no.
holy puddle. The big holy puddle.
Oh, yeah, no, don't get anywhere near that.
Like-
That it's basically like we're moving away from Way to the Land.
I rotated counterclockwise and then tried to rotate around clockwise instead of just going straight to the boss.
Oh yeah, okay. So fire stack. Are we doing out or out, in, out, or what?
In,
No,
out,
in,
in.
out, in.
In, out. Okay, in, out, in.
Yeah.
All right, and reminder: if you have a fire debuff, you are not a part of any of the fire stacks. You just have to wait for the ice to hit you first. If you didn't get hit by it once, if you have ice, you have to be in one of the fire stack. After that point, you can get one more fire stack, but then you can't get any more. So, yeah.
I don't think people understand if you say it like that. So, if you miss any of the fires and you have an ice debuff, then you have to get inside, like one of the fires. If you get hit by first, third, and fourth fire, and you know you got hit by the fire, then you don't need to worry about anything else. That's the general rule.
Also, I have a question slash suggestion.
Yeah.
Can we just tank? If we're gonna do these markers, can we just tank it down here at 4?
No,
Can we
we're
do
supposed to. Yeah, we're supposed to. I don't know
supposed
why
to.
you went
Okay.
I
right.
think that's
Okay,
supposed to
okay.
be the case.
Okay, my
That's
bad.
why
Yeah.
tanks and healers go left while DPS go
My-
right.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah, I basically forgot.
yeah, so Michael,
You
you're like
guys did it.
rotating
Okay,
a little
I'm
bit
just
from
gonna.
forward. Yeah, I'm
Okay,
going a
I'm not
little
even
bit-
gonna move then. I'll just
Yeah.
stick down.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, my bad on that.
Yeah, no.
And
I
then-
thought I was wondering because I thought we were doing it between D and 4, because
Okay.
D is like where we stack, right?
yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah, D is the stack for fire as well as the thermionic beam.
Hmm.
Okay.
All right.
All right, I'm good now.
All right. I'm dropping countdown. Remember, in, out, in. If you have thunders, remember to call. If you are vocalizing it, call out where you're going to. Good morning. Shark.
Yeah, I need to reach in.
Poking.
I saw that.
Nope.
You got really lucky.
Watch out for me. Okay, skip.
Motion.
Jump down.
Need to get the res on Sheehan.
Yeah.
Reprise.
Up.
Oh, never mind.
Oopsies.
I don't know what else I can do. I am staying out as far as I can, guys.
That might have been the one. I don't know.
That might have been my bad there. I was trying to position around Sheehan because I think I think last time you were over by
How did Shion die?
one of the first liquid hell got baited to by us, and then he just never moved out of the puddle in time.
Two of them
Yeah,
ended
I
up
was-
going to you guys
I was-
for some reason.
I was thinking.
Yeah, it was either one. It was one of us or both of us in terms of positional mistakes.
Alright. Let me do one thing. I'm at 2.42 right now, and I don't know what gear is possibly gonna. I can adjust some of my skill speed home, do something. This is 2.38. That is a little too much for me. Fuck's it-
Yeah, mine's at 241 right now.
I'm trying to be
Like
241
just,
right now.
It's like just. I mean, you can look at my set, I guess, but the relic's kind of cheating.
I have an idea. Hold on a second. 2.4 off. I'm just trying to like. I have some skill speed shit. I do. Okay, perfect.
You need another skill speed piece on an accessory or something. Oh, you have the.
Oh, not
feet.
even. Not
What the
even. I got an idea. Hold on.
You should
I have. Where the fuck's my old ring? Ah,
Oh, there's no skill speed on your weapon. It's not.
Not the pants then.
Do you have the? Do you have the Shiva Gunbreaker? Yeah, no, never mind. I thought that one
Oh,
had skill speed on it.
Shiva Gunbreaker. That is it. I really have to like min-max this right now. I was noticing I was clipping something and I was trying to figure out. Oh wait, no, hold on. This is how.
Your time. Take your time.
4-3. I really want to see where it is. 2.4, you motherfucker.
I know why we're doing bad. I
Should
changed
have
my hair
a-
color.
Oh, you do have the ring with this.
Do I have? I really did mess with a lot of that, didn't I? Does anything else have skill speed in my helmet?
Yeah, you want your helmet. You want the helmet. Do you
Oh.
have the
Do I not have
bracelet?
the bracelet? Hold on a second. Do I have the old bracelet?
Oh, if you have the 470 bracelet, that would probably get you there.
I have 510 right now.
Oh,
Oh god, why does everything?
do you
my
have?
goddamn
Do you
helmet
have? If you have the augmented bracelet for this tier, that should get you there also.
Wait a fucking second. Hon. Shit, I'm at chicken fettuccine. I have 3 smoked chicken. Oh, I have an idea. Let me test this out now. I know how to do this. I'm using perfect easy. Let's fucking go. 2.41. I have to change food. Alright, 2.41 now. God, the amount of math required for that shit is stupid.
Okay.
Times it's enough.
Alright, I should be fine now. Alright, I'm dropping the countdown. Enrolling. Take it. Okay.
God damn it.
Oh shit.
I greeted, my bad. I'm not gonna do it again.
That's fine. Alright, dropping countdown.
No greeting. Just take the loss.
Read bad. Were you in like a melee combo or something?
Say what?
Were you in like a melee combo or something?
No, I just want to get a burst stone off, but
Oh, okay.
it's stupid.
Makes sense. Done that before. Something feels off about my just.
Enrolling. Alright, shirking. Shion's down, Shion's down.
I got the res.
More baits. Also is gonna be coming up after this. Poking. Alright. Where my bait is
22?
coming up.
I'm going to 1.
Back.
Stack if you don't have it.
Reprisal.
I had all.
Oh shit.
Oh jeez, yeah, no, that was bad.
Yeah, well, that's...
Wipe.
I died from zero. That photo's bullshit. puddle like damage snapshot me as I moved out, so my dead body wasn't near it.
Was did the baiter die?
Yes, if that happens, then someone randomly gets it, I believe.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Because there's no other way for someone else to randomly get that.
Yeah, over there.
At least I don't think so.
Alright, I am dropping a countdown.
I can switch to machinists and 2 poles if we have a consistency issue.
Were you a machinist when we did it last time?
No, he was red mage last time.
Take it. Alright. Second set of baits. Alright, and Buster coming up after this. Alright, skip.
I'm going to 2.
Out. Random. Watch out for stack. Reprising. Okay.
You shouldn't have taken that card.
I
That was a random bait. That was...
Resing carbs.
Oh,
Carbs res.
Chances off.
I'm baiting in case. Okay, carbs here.
I'm going to
I'm
2.
going to 1.
Move.
Watch out.
No, I got burned. We're fine.
I'm going to 1.
2. Watch out, mini pathway.
Random. He's dying.
Stack.
Shielding this.
Wait, this is still gonna go out regardless? Alright, we're good.
No matter what. Alright.
On the Neuralink, on the Neuralink.
No, you don't take reduced damage.
Yep, perfect.
Oh crap, we're fucking dead.
Wait, what do you mean?
Someone,
What?
someone clipped each other? Yep.
Yeah, me and Mini clipped.
I got you.
In and
Left,
stack.
Right.
Left thunder for me. Stack. What?
Oh, they were stacked. They were stacked like south clockwise.
No, we were just 2 out. We were 2 out.
Carb, get it. Do we want to try and save this or no? No point.
Well, we could try.
I got a thunder. I'm just gonna stay
Thunder.
north for now.
I'm dead probably
Stacking out,
because.
stacking out.
Stacking out.
Ouch.
Wipe it.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, yeah. I was like, damn, I'm really bad at recovering this. I just don't know how to recover this.
I mean, if you have 1 death, then the red mage can recover everything. But
Yeah.
if you have like
Too
2
many.
people death,
I didn't catch who, but I know
Yeah,
like a
so-
couple of people stacked on the form marker instead of just
Yeah, I
stacking.
I think I was a bit scared to get hit by the lightning AoE, so I was just like a bit farther out on the butt of nail.
It's just stand like at the edge of the butt. Like say
Yeah.
like just stand like here.
If you get hit by lightning, then it's the lightning player's fault. It's not your fault.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Alright.
Like the only ray white damage is those beam stack, tank buster, and the meteor stream at the 4th quote.
Alright, I am going to drop a countdown.
You just need like regions mostly during this entire phase.
Alright, do you want me to just Medicate 2 on cooldown, or is that overdoing it?
That's overdoing it.
Okay. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense.
Invoning. Shark. Buster coming up. Alright, skip.
On a
1
1.
to 2.
Reprisal.
Keep moving sideways.
Okay. Not wipe.
Yeah. Some people didn't rotate myself.
Shion, you have to do a out and in.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a really wide J turn, honestly.
Yeah, you would have to go like out towards A, then after like the 2nd or 3rd one,
You
then
have
you
like
go in.
you have like an entire like second or two after the last fire puddle goes out before the stack actually goes out, right? It's
Yes.
not like immediate.
Yeah, you have about half a GCD. I'd
Yeah,
say.
I thought it
I'd
was.
say just a second, yeah.
It's
I
because
keep
you went
mixing up
straight.
Which one? I keep mixing up which liquid hell is 3, which one is 4. I thought that was 3, not 4.
Uh,
So I thought my like pathway to there would be fine, but then I dropped a puddle on top of me. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I always
sure.
count. I always count by Neuralink phase, so I know that there's I think 2 in the after first, and then after the second there's baited random.
It's always
That's
bait, random, bait, random.
That's the important part.
Refoot
Alright.
if you have to.
Yep, I'm dropping a countdown.
Yeah, after break, I'm just going to do this on Bard, because me learning Bard is probably still going to do more DPS than I can do on Dancer right now, and, well...
Oh, come
Oh.
on!
You were saying after this
Now,
poll?
I'm taking a break
No,
now.
no, after break.
It's 10:55. I'm taking a break. I give up.
No, I can go on Machinist. We'll probably do more DPS because we both have relic weapons.
Well,
Wait,
okay, Carb. Do you
what
want to
happened?
play Bard? Do you want to play Bard? That's the question.
I mean, at this point, I'd rather... Not... You being Red Mage, I think, is going to help us more in the long run, correct?
Maybe, if we don't die.
Then, like...
I just want people to play whatever class they're comfortable with. That's just me.
I'll
If
stay.
Bard-
I'll stay
If Bard
on Dancer.
rotation,
I'll stay
if
on
Bard
Dancer for
rotation's
now
good, it's
until
fine.
I get more used to Bard, and I'll just accept the fact that I'm going to be like 5th on DPS for Twintania because I cannot get 3 standards. There are 3 standard steps I missed, unfortunately.
Are you not liking losing to the warrior card?
I'm losing to both tanks.
That's
Like,
fine.
I'm about to be losing to the healers from what I last saw.
Well, I mean, I'm doing like 3.5k during Twin. I'm doing fairly decent damage, I think.
Like,
I was doing
Are we on break, or are we
3.6.
gonna get pulled with me as machinist?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, said breaks.
hmm
The hour mark.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just eat the DPS loss at this point. Like, we're skipping things still. It's not that huge.
It just hurts your FF logs page.
I think Bard that well, okay. Do you mean DPS laws as in switching to Bard, or having to deal with no standard steps on Dancer?
So I'm losing DPS because I'm missing 3 standard steps on Twintania because I basically have to be near, if not past, my max normal combo range to be able to be baiting those things. Because if I come in any closer, it's going on to you guys.
Is there a
So-
way you could change your rotation, or is the times you standard step too static to feasibly change without risking losing a one
It's
piece entirely?
30 seconds, so like
Yeah.
you can't really time it.
Right. I've tried drifting it, and I drift one, and then the next liquid flame happens after I've drifted, so I'm going to end up missing the next one for that because I have to bait for there, and it just keeps on drifting and drifting and drifting and drifting.
I'm gonna see if I can see one where they're baiting. I'm gonna see which
Like-
CD they can standard step.
Like
Probably
really,
just have other people bait instead of Dancer. Realistically.
right? And at the same time, again, it is I can't get close enough and bait because everyone is being out so far. So if I come into standard step, I'm no longer the farthest one away.
Like I imagine in that scenario, even Summoner would be better baiting Liquid Hells than Dancer, just
Right,
because of it.
And at that, again, we're getting past Twintania. Either I can eat it, and like I said, next week I'm going to continue to get more used to Bard in other content.
Also,
And
if we try to redo Uwu clears, you can try Bard for that fight as well as practice.
No, if we go into Uwu, I'm staying on Dancer because I want to get those 3 clears. I'd rather get those 3 clears. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I want the last 3.
All right, refoot if you have to. All right, and let me just something. All right, yep. Refoot if you have to. I am dropping a countdown. Oh, come on.
Yeah, I have to plug in my mouse. Okay, we're good. Lately, my mouse has been doing something weird where, like, I won't move, or, like, it won't turn my camera.
Like, I'll be real with you. I think my heart, like, stopped when that happened.
Mm-hmm.
I hate Twisted. Dropping countdown. I was like, hey, why is my heart, like, stop? Alright, I was,
Yeah.
I, like, panicked.
Nops, are you baiting?
Yeah, I'm baiting.
Okay.
whenever if I ever see people get knocked up in there, it's makes me miss E6 again. You know.
Oh,
Someone just moved too early there and then chipped it.
man, I was really like E6.
See what I mean? Something nostalgic about it.
Man. Alright, dropping a countdown.
You mean E5?
Is that the one? Which
No,
one?
you
is
mean
E6
it?
has the Emperor Buster.
got
The one
knocked
that
into
launched
the air.
you up.
I think it's
Oh,
E6.
okay.
That's 6.
Or if you didn't stack with people in E6, it was one of those two things.
Bomb. Oh, that's so fucking wild with my GCD, dude.
And Volney. Alright. Sharking.
I skipped.
More baits. Buster coming up. Got it. Move. Alright, skip. I'm watching out.
I'm going to 2.
Random.
Stack in.
Reprising.
Okay, so what you guys meant earlier by different path.
Pass is off.
Fuck, I shouldn't have swifted back.
What is this?
I'm going to 2.
Twister.
Move.
Oh. I don't have Swift. Oh, shit. Right, that's right, we don't have Swift.
Watch out.
I'm going to
Hard
1.
cats, you have time.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm doing.
Unlucky. dude.
Shielding, shielding. Okay. Watch out, watch out, watch
Hey,
out.
bro,
What's gonna happen?
you're dead.
You're dead.
That's what's gonna happen.
I love this game. Great.
Hey, here. Oh, fuck, we can't see here. You guys are probably dead.
Yeah, someone's gonna die, I believe.
I didn't have Swift, so you guys are just fucking dead. And I had no
Oh,
idea how to time
Oh,
that.
damn. Okay.
Wipe.
Yeah, wipe it.
Volking.
I'm just doing terribly.
She
anyway,
throws her
goddamn.
lance. Oh my god. Alright. 3 foot if you have to.
Mops, by chance, do you know how to bait eruptions as red mage?
Eruptions are living hell.
Eruptions.
They're called living liquid.
Or
No.
no, in
living
Uwu.
hell.
In
Liquid
Uwu.
hell, liquid hell.
What
Liquid
three
hell.
ultimates are we talking about?
I don't know. No, I'll worry about it later. It's Uwu. Because my static leader wants me to down the line play Uwu with the FC. And they're making me bet on red mage.
Heck.
Hey.
Ask that question during later.
Yeah, that's why I don't know why I don't know why I asked it now. I'm just fucking
No,
stupid.
no,
I do that all the time.
Real talk though. Real talk though.
Yeah.
Living hell.
Living
Okay,
hell?
let's
Liquid hell?
go.
Alright. Are we having any issues with living hell anymore or no?
No.
No,
Okay.
that my bait was okay.
Alright. I am dropping a count that I give up on how the physics of the puddle works for that, I'll be honest. If I die, I die. Oh.
And either.
I'm wiping
Okay.
it. I'm wiping it.
Wait, what?
Why?
That was recoverable.
That was so recoverable.
I'll be honest. When I saw I didn't have aggro and someone else took autos, I just assumed they would die instantly to an auto.
Yeah, no.
I gave everyone shields. They were cushioned enough.
Alright, I'm dropping countdown.
Maybe a troll call? Okay, no, I'm done. I don't know why. It's...
Shark. More baits. Closer after. Alright, moving.
Going to 2.
Okay, I'm
Random
gonna 1.
coming up.
Oh, sorry, I
adjusting.
missed that you had it. No, sorry.
I'm adjusting. It's fine, it's fine.
It's a random.
Shion has it.
Reprisal.
Adjust.
Res in a second.
Amp is off.
Going to. Okay.
Move. Alright,
Going on 1.
random coming up.
It's a white.
skip.
We
Nice.
just skipped. We skipped.
3 marker.
Fuck, I don't know Swift. Oh, look at that.
Okay,
Can you go inner circle, please? Thank you.
Rotate.
Alright.
Okay.
Stack on our ass.
I'm a nice man.
In and stack.
They're out.
Left.
Thunder outs.
Oh shit.
Bye bye.
Back.
Wait, this is out. Oh wait, no, that's stack. I was dead anyways.
It's not recoverable. Just wipe.
Alright. I'm probably gonna be up to one ass. Who here actually studied up on nail and all that shit? Like, for today, I guess.
I admit I did
I
not, because I
studied-
was not expecting us to be in here
I know
today.
when the tethers happen, but because the Cleese guide says like, oh, there's different ways to do fire tether and all that stuff, I was like kind of unsure about what we would be doing. But that was just for fire tether.
Well, that wipe. The thunder was already miscommunicated. I don't know. Like, what happened?
That's what I'm
said
saying,
left.
there's,
Michael was already there. I did not see it, and I had to adjust last second.
Yeah,
always
it was on me, so I just took one step to the right and stayed planted.
Yeah, I'd say just call number, like call like 3 side or 2 side, you know,
Done
if
right.
it makes it easy.
And if you have the thunder, you're gonna have to try to call it out. And
Yeah,
then
just the
yeah.
first one you can call it out.
Yeah, that's the only one you have to worry about that.
Or like in the next one you could say I have it, get the F away from me.
Yep.
To the person next to you, something like that.
Yeah, I remember when I got the second thunder, I just went directly like out of the edge and not to like the one of the sides.
But I don't think the thunder hit the party though, did it?
I think 2 people got hit.
Two
Some
got
people
hit
had
there.
paralyzed.
Yeah, I got
the
hit.
thunders- Oh.
Yeah.
Well, no, because the thing is that like I had to move like last second, so not only did me and Michael clip each other, I'm pretty sure because I was close to the party during that, I clipped a few people.
Just
Oh.
if you know where you're going, you gotta call out first. Like you guys are not used to nail where you could just blindly adjust like, oh, he went left, so I'm gonna go right.
Yeah.
I mean, did anyone hear my call out for
I
left?
didn't
I heard
hear
your
did
call
not.
out.
I didn't.
Oh,
Did you actually say a side?
He said right.
He
I
said
said-
right.
I thought I called out. I thought I called out left, but I'll try to
Don't
speak up louder.
don't say left or right, by the way. Remember 2 and 3 markers are there. If you want to try to use them.
You can also have like a priority system, you know, like things
No, I don't
always
think that's
left,
gonna work.
DPS right. You can. Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
So,
For sure you can.
well, here's the issue. Right there, it was
Tank and
both. It
healer.
was tank and healer, so it was support.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah,
So,
it's at least for Prog.
so do you guys like? Did you ever do E8S?
No, at least for
Did you ever
Prog,
do T?
it's probably just easiest to call 2 or 3 just for Prog's sake, because we don't. Everyone else doesn't know how to just adjust that. It is say 2 or 3. I'd say just 2 or 3 because left or right is like. I'm stupid, so if you say like right, I'm like, oh, are you right of boss or are you right relative? Or are you right to north? Because I'm stupid.
I always thought we were just doing like wherever the boss was is relative north.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, last week we exclusively did use 2 and 3 markers.
Okay.
Right.
Try
Maybe we
again.
can- Yeah, we can pull. I'm just
I'll just call.
dropping
We can just call out numbers then.
yeah, I'm just explaining my
Our
stupidity.
biggest issue right now is people are not moving fast enough. Like, I don't know what if you're greeting or your reaction is slow. Like in UCOB, you cannot have slow reaction.
I'd assume it's probably greed.
I guarantee you, if you have a slow reaction, you cannot clear this fight.
Oh shit.
Move. Stacked. Reprisal. Alright, that was light.
Yeah. Okay.
If you don't get her to 74% during the buster, yeah, that shit happens.
Mhm. Yeah. Let me focus target twin actually.
This is why it sucks for healers, because they can't be targeting the boss the entire time.
Yeah. So I had no idea if you were pushing or not.
So if I had the relic weapon right now, that wouldn't be an issue. Alright, I'm dropping
Yeah.
countdown.
My bad. I didn't do much.
I mean, I'm the one who stepped on my twister, so it's not your fault at all.
I know. I'm just memeing. I keep barely pulling, I'm sorry.
Involving. Okay. Charge. More baits coming up. Buster coming up. Got it. Go. Right.
I'm going 1.
Reprising.
Stack.
Polka's dead, watch out.
Buster
Can
on
you,
me.
can you take the res, Shin?
Don't accept the red. Oh, but you might spawn a puddle. Oh, never mind. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Going to 2.
Going 1.
Right. Move. Shout.
2.
Go to 1.
Random.
It's on carb.
Stack.
She on stack with
Shielding.
perks.
Shielding. He's dead. Alright, 3 marker. Okay. Alright, Buster coming up.
Two.
Now.
Oh,
I'll go
I'll just.
In,
Fuck,
in.
I should have adjusted. My bad. I shouldn't have said I adjusted.
That's why we need callouts.
Yep. Fuck.
Fuck.
I called 2, and then saw Mini was there, so I adjusted, but then Mini also adjusted.
I want to call. Hear me calling out or no?
If you're asking, did we hear you call out? No. Call out? No, I did not hear that. There is
In and,
no call.
I said in and out and all that. I was trying to call out in, and I tried to say out. Oh well. Yeah. I'm gonna drop a countdown. I think after this poll, I'll make everyone go through the guide with me.
People with the mic call out first. You have priority.
God damn it.
No. Involving?
Get ready.
Alright, sharking. Alright, Buster coming up. Got him. Move. Okay, skip.
Going to 2.
Random coming up. Reprising.
Talk if you don't have it.
Now come towards back in. That's how you do.
Alright.
Finger press.
Buster on me. Hit off.
Going to 2.
So should be coming up. Move. More hatches.
Going to 2.
Random coming up. Random coming up. Shielding. Second. Alright, we're good. Just a bit more. Skip. Poking.
Get away. Oh wait, no.
This isn't a
It
cleave.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Yep, you're right. I'm
On
just gonna
3.
short again. You're fine. You're fine.
What's your thing?
Alright, 3 marker. Alright.
Two.
And then stack.
3.
Stay.
Go 9 o'clock.
Stay.
12 o'clock. Second Doom cleanse. Yeah, that was. Second poke. Shion out. Shion out. Shion out. Good job.
I didn't heal you in time.
Going 2.
Thunder out.
Second in.
Back.
Not enough people stack, I don't think, or...
Got this cleanse. Oh,
Away
damn
from
it.
main tank.
At 3.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
It's a wipe.
Yeah.
Alright, give me like 30 seconds.
Alright.
At least we handled first quote fine for quotes. That was
Alright,
good.
so I'm probably not gonna do callouts for the quotes since the bot's pretty good. If you hear in out repeated like fast, that is just in and out. That's nothing else. So yeah. The bot can do all the callouts there. And then you guys are saying which thunders you have, so that's good. But yeah, I think we legitimately need to like go over Nail. Alright, the real question here is the Cleese guy is all verbal. Do you want me to show you guys the is that UPR POV? Or no?
I don't think it's.
Because at this point, we're getting nowhere from this. Kind of.
I mean,
Okay.
do you guys know there's a tank buster after the second Doom cleanse?
Am I
Because
supposed to swap
I'm
the
dying.
character?
No, it's
Okay.
claws. I have Rampart roll for that, and I just died outright.
Yeah, I
This
I
is
healed you,
before
like-
anybody died.
I healed you with GCD too late. That's my fault.
I mean, we really gotta space out our mitigation here now between me and Leon. So
Mhm.
I can't use everything on you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that should normally not happen. I just thought
We're
I'd
gonna-
Another
X-Cog.
thing. Oh wait, go ahead.
Wouldn't X-Cog work really good there because it's multiple
Yeah,
hits?
Xcog would work. Yeah, I would use Xcog there.
The stack during the quotes that comes from Nail, right?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, because I reprisal I think the first.
Yeah, you can reprisal this thing.
Yeah, and then I can use a Heart of Light for the second one if that pops up.
I have Tactician too if we're low.
Yeah, I noticed that Yeah, reprisal kind of works well when we had only 7 people before.
Alright, but okay, let's do one at a. Okay, now let's do one at a time. Doom. Do people understand the Doom mechanic?
It's basically the same as E8S, whereas it is the less than 10
Yeah.
one goes first, then
One's
10,
the
then
met, yeah.
16, right?
So
I think our issue is rotation, right? I'd say our issue is more so rotation based.
hold on,
How we
let
make
me-
it work.
I think we legitimately, because I think if we're saying rotation's an issue, I think everyone needs to visually see them. I think at this point, everyone's avoiding the problem, and that's going to be an issue. And if you guys say that you don't need to see the POV and you're still making the same mistakes, then you're legitimately just avoiding it for now. I think this has to be addressed. Yeah, I was like pause exactly at.
To be
What is
fair,
that?
saying the rotate of going to 9, then going to 12, that seemed to work.
That worked fine, but some people didn't cleanse their Dooms.
Yeah, so we legitimately need to see the.
Yeah, I was
skill.
going to the first puddle when I think I had second Doom cleanse. I just didn't look at my debuff.
It is 6, 10, and 16. So, and the first time Doom goes out, it is only 6 and 10. Alright, so no one has an issue with this. So we have Buster. I do want to go through, because this is what I was like looking at the today. Since this is a MT POV. So basically, this is whatever. I think they had stack and shit. So the Thunders go out. So we know Thunders already. So we're good on that. We're communicating that now. At the same time, Ice Dragon is already going out. Remember that the Ice Dragon hits everyone once with an Ice debuff. And that's just in any order. It's random who the order. So you just have to know you still have to get hit by a fire regardless. So fire goes out. So you see this is their stack. At the same time, the white puddle is dropped. You all have to just rotate the same direction. That's all fine. Fire is happening. And I think this is their fire in. Yeah,
Fire
is
happened right when, same time as the white puddle, so you had to still stay stacked.
at this point, we see 2 people actually have Doom right now. The main tank, who's this POV, he was Doom 6. That means he goes first. So he waits. He goes immediately into the first white puddle drop. And so if that gets taken, that person is dead.
Second fire is out, and I think no.
This is what? This is in, out, in.
You should rewind to that tank buster to you, by the way.
Okay, yeah.
Because you see the claws going out on him.
I think. Let me just go back here.
Just because this happens.
I hear it. I hear this. So he's
This
getting
happens
hit now
a few
too.
times.
How many
Maybe-
mitigations is that?
He
It's
has
five
Sentinel. Yeah, Sentinel. I think that's Fey Illumination. He has a regen. Some other fairy thing on him. He has fight or flight.
Fairy tether.
Yeah, fairy tether. Yep. Okay. So yeah, let me just go back a bit. Yeah. So over here, so we have Doom 1. So white puddle goes out. Second white puddle is dropping. Pretty much.
After white
wait-
puddle resolves, we all go back to D.
And see, there's the
And
bus.
this is exactly so you can assume right after the second puddle, like after second Doom cleanse is done, that's basically when the tank buster happens. So getting healed here.
Second
Right,
fire
everyone-
out.
Yep, and this is, I believe, there's a tank swap here. Not exactly sure why, but they had Thunders.
Because out of mitigation.
Okay, yeah.
So it's common to swap after that
Mhm.
one.
So second fire stack happens as well as Thunder. Well, in this case, the fire stack was actually out, away from everyone. So we have Thunder there.
This
Uh,
will
this
be
is just
stacking
regular
in.
Thunder. Yep.
Stacking in.
All right.
Same thing. Go 9.
Yep. Always just rotate. Basically, rotate away from the white puddle entirely.
Third
Don't be
fire
in
in.
it. Fire in. I think this is in, out, in.
Thunder is gonna happen.
See,
So
Bahamut's
basically,
claws
if
always
fires,
after the-
so fires is what resolves ice properly. So you don't have to even worry about your ice realistically. It's just you have to make sure you're not you're not getting inside of a fire stack when you have a fire debuff. More white puddles. Doom goes out. At this point, I think this is more or less the furthest that we've ever seen fully, with like at least I think 6 people alive. And this is kind of where all went to shit for us. They also skip mechanics, so
No, you don't skip anything.
but these guys, I think they,
Oh, they're gonna skip the
See, there's a
fifth and
fourth
sixth
tank
quote.
swap right
yeah,
there.
they only see fourth quote, which is the furthest. So this is literally the furthest that we've ever gotten to with anyone alive right now. And then so, we can go through that later. Honestly, you do want to go through it now because the purple.
I'd say
fucking-
just work until we get to dive bombs,
Yeah.
and then just do it piecemeal. That way, it's not an information overload
Yeah.
situation.
And then at the point they kill, so we can't even use this information anymore. But yeah. So the rotating, literally like a quarter circle. I got.
Yeah,
Right,
but the problem is if we have in and out, like that's not gonna happen exactly like that.
Yeah.
So if it's in and out, we go towards 1, straight back, drop the holy puddle, then go to D, and then the first to soak the fire together, and then the first doom guy goes backwards to get his doom.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna hope for the best now.
Food check
Hopefully-
and ready
yeah.
check.
Hopefully after seeing that, everyone kind of understands the order, even though it all happens kind of at once. If you take the rotating, like, if you rotate fast, you can honestly, you can take some time to look at even your own debuffs and see what you have on you. And that'll help a lot.
Yeah, don't worry about DPS. Like we can go to nail and rage. Like it's fine.
And another thing to note is the bot literally calls out every quote. So, yeah, it should kind of boost us. Alright, I am dropping a countdown now.
Let's not miss the first standard step, please.
Oh, that was a mistake. Oh well. You guys are fine though. Move. Okay, never mind. I like Fat Finger Heart of Light, and I realized it doesn't affect anything actually, so didn't change much.
Chain pull.
I think that was me.
Alright, dropping countdown. Move. Good morning. Start. More baits. Cluster coming up. Move. Skip.
Oh fuck.
Up it down. Mini,
Going
you're
two?
going. Okay. Mini's going 1. Reprising. Don't worry
Dead
about
again.
that puddle.
Fuck my bad.
Wipe. Fuck
my bad.
me, dude.
Michael's dead.
I just keep spacing the stack.
All right, and
That
also I'm
was-
saying, even with me being in, my DPS is terrible. So fuck it, I'll just bait. If Knobs, you want to do red mage for the reses, like at this point, I just don't care anymore about my DPS.
We'll do it after next break. Doesn't matter.
Yep.
We'll take a break at 12, yeah, like 17 minutes. Alright, I will drop a countdown. Refluid if you have to. Move.
Oh fuck! I killed us all. I stay in the center like an idiot.
Alright, I
Missed the
am
first one.
dropping a countdown. Move. Heard. Patch coming up. Baits. Buster coming up. Move. Step.
On a 2.
Random. Reprisal. Buster's on me. Off.
Two.
1-1.
Move. Eight. Patch is coming up.
Two.
On a 1.
Random. Yep.
So seeing this
Shielding.
stack.
Seeing
Shion
this.
doesn't need a stack with us. Just do your thing. Oh, that works too.
Remarker.
It's fine.
Job.
Buster coming in.
Stack on our ass. Check debuffs.
Left thunder. 3. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay. I'm cleansing this.
What?
I'm gonna hard rest card.
I'll
Back to
get
D.
I'll get mini.
Back to
So
D.
Leon, after this, whenever you want to
I'm
take it.
poking. I'm three.
Stack. We gotta practice the out. Go out now.
Out.
Shit.
Good job.
First Doom behind us.
That's right.
I'm third, dude.
Thunder out. Thunder out. Poco and Carp.
Let's get the fuck out if you haven't. Stack the.
Third fire in, please.
Mini might be dead here.
Can you take this? Can you take it? Diving
Red.
in. Red.
Spread.
Red.
Go to where after.
Go to Carp. Go to Carp.
In.
Go to nail. Fire first, then thunder.
I'll get poke in a second. My Swift is about
I
to
have
come off
thunder.
cooldown. Make sure to pay attention to your debuff.
I'm taking this one.
Alright, I'll get poke now.
Watch the A marker. It's gonna be the dive bombs after this.
Swapping.
Leon, go to A.
Red.
Oh,
Spread.
Xion, sorry. Fuck.
Oh, you're gonna be good.
Oh, go to B. And then Hong, you go to C. Well, we're already fucked anyway, so.
Went way too late. Bye bye, everybody. Nope, that was actually good. Okay.
Okay, that last dive was funny as fuck. I'm sorry. But
I was like, yeah,
Also,
I'm fucking dead. And then I'm the only one who dies. When do I know when I can move for that? Mr. Nops.
As soon as you see the marker,
Okay.
you are allowed to move out, and then you're just. The idea here is right. If no one's calling it out, it is your job visually to see the markers going out first, right?
Yeah.
So you're.
I wasn't paying attention at all.
Yeah, exactly. That's just something you have to like just watch out for. Alright, we're gonna bot back in.
I was paying attention for Hypernova.
Also, that was a really good pull.
It was pretty good. Yeah.
This is why I said we gotta watch the thingy. That way we can all visually see and make sure we understand.
Like, so these ABC is not definite. Like, cause
It
so
is,
when you have the marker, when the marker disappears, the dragons nearby will target that direction for a dive.
yeah.
So like,
So-
if the, yeah, you
Uh,
kind of have to determine yourself if you stand on B, if the dragons go through the center of the arena or not through the center. So,
The idea of the markers is first bait would be baiting the 2 dragons that are around northeast region. Second marker is baiting around the B region, which is like south, kind of between 4 and B 3 marker mostly. And then yeah, C marker is basically the last 2 dragons. I remember last week I put out the 2 images showing like how to bait. If you ever need to just look at that and see like how it's baiting, go ahead. As soon as you see the marker go away, remember that means you are not baiting them anymore, so you should come back in. And then also remember the thing of like the fucking giant black hole like puddles that are dropped. Those are baited by the furthest players, right?
I believe
I-
so.
don't know, but typically people with the
I'm checking,
dive bomb markers get it.
I'm checking right now for us.
Yeah, I'm pretty confident that it's baited by furthest.
As soon as those puddle
Hyper-
drops,
Hypernova goes to the furthest targets. Yeah, so it's always furthest.
Which, to be fair, will probably be the dive bomb mark people.
Yes, that's the entire point of the strat. The dive bomb people are baiting outside, in a way that way it is making the center safe. That way we can just keep Nail in the center, and then they are also baiting. It is 2 hypernovas, which are those puddles. You just have to like move to the side of them, sidestep them, and then after the second one goes out, right around that time, the markers should start like going away. At least the first one. Again, it's a lot that happens all at once. So the people who have markers, They are the ones that they have a lot of responsibility there to make sure that they are aware which marker they have. Nops calling it out was good. The only downside is, as you saw, I actually didn't even know that I didn't have the marker either. That's why I actually started moving, because I didn't realize it was Shion had. I thought I did. So yeah, Nops, you and I saw the exact same thing.
Also,
One,
like,
If
I
your main
can't-
tank there, you can't get it.
yeah, main tank doesn't get it because main tank's gonna do the fourth quote.
And the fourth quote is the Buster dive at me and then dive onto someone else, right?
It's either a dive or the beam stack.
Yeah.
I'm thinking we gotta get Nail back up to like the north half for these dive bombs.
Well,
as well.
the fourth marker, I mean the fourth quote, you move the boss towards a 1,
Mm-hmm.
and then the main tank takes the Buster at 1, while the rest of the raid adjusts to either the spread or a stack.
Also, Nops, you have me confused by saying that it isn't definite. So what you're saying by that is that if you have the first, you're not always going to A. If you have the first, you're always going to
No,
A.
no, that's not what it means. So
Okay,
the
okay.
ABC markers are relative to around where the dragons are spawning.
Like sometimes if a dragon stands like in my direction like this, and you drop the bait on like this direction, then the dragon's gonna go straight from B to D and kill everyone.
basically, you're baiting around the markers. So first
Yeah.
we'll still go around
Yeah.
A, just not necessarily on
Yeah.
A.
So typically a dragon will spawn right or left of B. So when you bait on B, the dragon's gonna turn towards B and then dive that way. So it avoids the entire raid. But there's some cases where the dragon will be literally on top of B, which means you can't bait on B. You have to turn the dragon, which means you have to bait around here.
Okay.
And a reminder that the dragons will spawn at either a cardinal or inner cardinal, basically the exact same way that Ifrit dashes were happening in his phase. So basically it'll be one or north, northeast, east. That is basically most of the A, they deal with those dragons.
Okay, so I see what you're saying with that. So if it's not directly, if the dragon that's you're baiting is not on B, you can stand on B. But if it's directly on B, you need to stand to the side to bait it away
Yeah,
from the
you have
party.
to aim the dragon away from the party.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, and if
Yeah.
you're B, after you resolve your B, go towards 2 to back in, because the A dragon's gonna go from A to B typically that direction.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So between
Doesn't
A3 B, it will not be safe. So everyone should be spreading
and-
around 1, 2,
The first
4
and-
area.
The first and third marker also have 2 dragons on top of them, which is another
Yes.
thing to consider.
So the second marker will only bait 1 dragon out of the 5. The first and third marker, the way that you bait them, you can kind of make them crisscross through each other, or you can go further clockwise of where the. I don't know really how to explain it. I guess the images kind of help in that sense.
Just
I think
I
we
guess-
just need to see it a few times, honestly.
just trust the RNG. I can't say anything.
I think as long as no one's when you're going towards your respective marker, if you see a dragon's directly on top of it, or even just very close to it, you just want to make sure it's aimed very slightly off,
Yeah.
just so the center is safe.
But
you could
the
be
big issue is people not moving with the markers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the number one issue. People are not moving fast enough. Like I told you, this fight is entirely about reaction. Like if you can't react fast enough, then you can't do it.
Which, to
I
be
mean, I
fair,
think my first dragon fine.
the more comfortable we get with the fight, the faster our reaction is going to become.
Oh, yeah,
So,
yeah.
it is honestly, at this point, I think we just kind of need to hit that wall more often.
Yeah.
Alright, so
I would
one more?
say- Yeah, one more, and then we can take a break.
Okay.
Because when I baited first dragon, I didn't make it all the way to the edge, and there was no dragon on top of the A either. But the center was still more than safe for that. So there is some form of leniency if you don't know, if you can't react fast enough. But again, as Ops mentioned, don't cleave the center if dragon is on top of here.
The direction the dragons go, dive through, is locked as soon as your marker goes away. So that is how much time you have. As soon as it goes away, it is locked, and you just have to hope that it was correct and just go in.
Alright, hit count sample.
Yep. All right, I'm dropping a countdown.
On the bright side, I think Nail was at like 20-something%.
It
So,
was at 22%, I believe.
all right, let's see Bahamut Prime, baby. No, no hype. All right.
I'm not gonna get hyped for it because then we're just gonna be Twin Prog.
That's fair.
I know how the game is played.
Move. Dark, skip. Patch coming up. More baits. Buster coming up. Buster coming up. Move. Skip.
Why the fuck do I have an alarm? Alexa, stop.
Going to 1.
Random
Or
coming
never
up.
mind, you. Okay, fuck it. We corrected me. Sorry.
Just-
Reprisal.
Stack, 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 stack.
Buster on me. Dance is off.
Going to 2.
Going to 1.
Have a twister. Move. Patch coming up.
Going to 2.
Random coming up. We're seeing this. Shielding.
I'm not gonna stack.
You're good, you're good. Light is off. Okay, we're done. Alright. Free marker. Buster.
Thank you, boss.
I'm going to 2.
Reprisal.
Take this in chin.
Rotate.
Fuck. That's my bad, I didn't heal us in time.
Second fire out, please.
I'm at 3, I'm at 3. Back.
Stack. Tactician out. Get out.
Billy, go out.
First Doom's behind us.
I'm a second.
I'm first.
I'm 3rd.
Thunder
Thunder
out.
on me, on main tank. I'm
Watch
just
out for main
walking up.
tank.
I need that fire.
Third fire in.
Yeah, on ups.
No, I took second fire, so I had to get out.
Very low. Okay, good.
By the way, these baits are fun. You're free to bait on the markers directly.
Spread. Get away from Xion. Xion out.
Back on the
I need this. Okay.
fuck. I was fucked there because I think I took second fireball.
Oh, I'm dead. Okay. That is a tank swap, right? Yeah, okay, it is.
Huh?
Okay, so Bahamut's Claw is a multi-hitting Raven Speak Force. I want to remember the names of it. All in all, I like the Thunder. I have no clue. I'm pretty sure fires went fine, right?
I think second.
For the most part, I think.
I think we took second, unless Nops got it out in time. I just know that I was fire tether for the fourth, and I think it was third or fourth. I think it was fourth. I had the fire tether, and then I still had a fire debuff. So I think one of the stacks got messed up. Probably the second one.
Harp had the second thunder, and then as you went out, I got hit too. So that's why I stayed out.
Yeah,
I just
I
had
apologize. I was late on that, realizing that it was on me.
Yeah, you're good.
You just have to like shimmy left and right to see if you have it.
Take a break now, though.
Yeah, break time.
All right.
I was gonna.
Except to red mage. I'm gonna bet, Bar's gonna be the #1 fizz range DPS next expansion.
I doubt it. I legitimately don't think they want it to be as good as it was in Stormblood. I think they're gonna try to give Machinists a little bit more time to shine, honestly.
Isn't Bard like the least played job, just period?
It
Might
I don't know if
be
it's the
Monk.
least played, but I do know it's like up there for the range
Monk?
physical now. DPS
Monk
wise.
might be least played, honestly. People just did not want to. Monk is a hard one to manage, really. So there was like Dragoon, Samurai.
You think it was either Monk or Dancer? I'm not
Okay,
Dancer, I'm
not
stupid.
Dancer.
Monk or Bard. Yeah, Dancer's probably the most played job, if anything.
Dancer's
I think
priority
that's it.
system light. Bard is priority system primary.
Alright. Reflood if you have to, like I'm going to.
Bro, who has the poetic bonus, bro? What the fuck?
We all do.
I
don't
think
we?
you're gonna start buzzing bottom from bottom
Stop
up.
trolling.
I think-
Let's get to Bahamut so we
Yeah.
beat mini static.
Oh, troll.
I think it just means that there's multiple people dead. He'll
Okay.
Alright, dropping countdown.
Jeez.
Dude, I didn't know red mage was this fun. I just thought it was too easy, but it's pretty fun.
I mean, it is too easy, but it can also be fun. They are not mutually exclusive. I mean, look at War.
Hey, fell cleaving's a lot of fun.
Exactly.
Okay,
That's
focus.
my point entirely.
Sir.
Satisfying.
Shark.
Lines.
I literally think Embolden's the difference maker that makes us give guaranteed every time for the first one.
Probably.
I mean, we still have a caster with Red Mage, so I don't know.
Baits. Buster coming up.
What the? How is it? I'm at the wall. How is it you?
Karn, do you want me to do baits instead? That way you can hit snare and stuff. I really don't mind. It's just
No, it's like
Whatever.
I am at the wall and it is still doing you.
Oh, sir.
Oh. Yep.
It's not max range. There's like what's it called? If you're too far, then it doesn't go to you.
Threshold for it, yeah.
Yeah, if you go too far, it doesn't go to you.
This is my fault for being too close because I'm getting distracted in the conversation. I apologize right there. I'll go to 2.
Okay. Me and this puddle having like an actual fight right now. You have no idea. Did you have to home gang that? Were you forced to?
But yeah,
Yeah, still had a few seconds on.
I know you say that there's a max distance, but I have been more than 25 yards away.
No,
and
if you go
gotten hit.
too
There's
far,
a-
if you go
there's a-
too far, then
Yeah.
it doesn't target you.
There's a threshold you have to be in. It's basically like Twintania's own range that it has. Hard to
Think
use.
about Lunar Dynamo. You
Because
can actually
Carbon-
be outside of it.
Right, but
And
what I'm
there's a
trying
safe spot, so it's
what-
like that.
what I'm
Carbon
trying
may
to
not
say
Exactly like that.
what I'm trying to say is I have been outside of my range and still gotten hit with it.
That might
Mhm.
just be. It might just depend on where the tank pulls them. Then it may not be because like if you're always at like the very edge markers, it may depend on like where like the tank just micro positions Twin Tanya.
The
Twin probably has caster range of like 25 yards, so
Well, and what I'm saying is, I've been more than 25 yards and still been targeted with the thing and gotten hit with it. I know because I haven't been able to do my GCDs, but I still get targeted with liquid hell.
I'll take a ruler on this later. I'm pretty sure someone actually count what the range is. I gotta see. But you know, Twin Tanya is almost always exactly on top of the 2 marker.
Just start the first 4 baits at what Twin Tanya is. Go towards near between A, like around the A area, and then
Yeah,
second bait.
What I was doing was a melee from 1 to A, and then I don't do A back to 1 because then I'm going to hit the person who has the hatch.
Like, so I think after first bait, like I'll be here, and then I bait like this way towards the wall, like
And
that.
that's what I did, and then I ended up going to the wall, and it was still targeting Shion, who admittedly was right here.
That might have been a Sheehan position issue.
No,
Maybe.
I
no,
think
if,
Carp,
no.
Carp,
So-
Carp started too early. Or I mean,
Okay.
like
No,
his
the
little
boss is,
bait
like, right
bait
here.
chain.
I was. So like the boss is on 2, right? I was like right here. I should,
Oh, okay,
I am
okay. I
nowhere
thought
near the. I am
Okay.
nowhere near the wall.
I thought that we were maining this as if boss was on 1. That's my bad.
I've just been chilling like somewhere around like the left, like of wherever this
Yeah.
marker is.
Yeah, you're good.
Positioned.
You're good.
Should
I
be
just
around here
don't know.
when your first bait ends. Then second bait should be like kind of like this, like that.
Right, and I know Shion got hit with the first one, but then I got hit with 2, 3, 4, and then Shion got 5. And it's that part that just is baffling to me. Regardless,
Neither
I
of us
guess
died.
let's.
That's all that matters. Neither of us died.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's just
Yeah.
painful. We know what happened. I think there probably isn't a resource that shows like the exact range of Twin Tanya, so it's just something we have to feel out.
Yeah, you
over
have to feel
time.
it out.
Alright, I'm dropping a countdown. Maybe food if you
Just
have
like, just like hey to get used to the rhythm of nail tethers, like looking at them in text and knowing what they do is very different from actually doing the movement and being out if you're lightning or having to do a whole bunch of different shit if you're fire.
Move. Involving. Alright, skipping. Buster coming up. Buster.
Watch out!
Move. Skip.
Baits out.
Targeted. Next bait is random.
Random coming up.
going to 2.
Thank you.
Reprisal.
On Shion.
Get stacked.
Watch out for his pummel. There-
On
I'm going to 2.
On 1.
Move.
Dude, sorry about that. Watch out.
Yeah, I'm trying to heal everyone. Everyone's a bit low.
The fire puddles are just
Ooh.
I'll get res. I already sweated.
It's,
Yeah.
it's,
2.
it's fine. We have time. Hold DPS. Hold DPS. Hold DPS.
Chilling.
We're fucked.
Ouch.
So why did the baited ones go all the way in there when I was at 2?
Might have been too. I don't know. I can't say.
Okay. I think we have to start theorizing. Am I that? I mean, let me see if I can find any. What happened to my audio? On.
Were you at on 2 or behind 2?
I was on 2.
That means you're too close.
Yeah, you were too close. I'd say maybe try and position between 2 and the wall, just as like a point of reference.
It's like we're yeah.
That's
just
where
like,
I am normally, I admit.
Yeah.
But I
Just like say it to yourself, like call baited, go between 2 and wall,
Like-
or
it's a set pattern. There's no random patterns for. I mean, like, it's like bait then random, bait random. So just get there in advance.
Yeah, if no one is within the threshold of baiting it out, I'm pretty sure it literally just goes to a random player, which is what
Yeah,
I thought. When I saw it, I was on me. I thought it was like the random by that point, but it wasn't.
me too.
All
Let's
right.
get more pulls in.
Yeah,
Yep.
but keep going.
Starting countdown.
God damn it.
Move. Shark.
on a 1.
I'll bait.
Baiting.
I'll bait.
Okay.
More baits. Also coming up.
On a 1.
Move. Oh. Wipe it.
Yeah, wipe it.
Or wipe it.
Hold on. I'm not working right now. Yeah, baited was fun that time.
No, I just walked to where Nops was at. I didn't see him in my. Well, I mean, I saw him. I just didn't notice him. I guess.
Alright,
Order.
dropping it down.
Go again.
There's an A rank train going on. Fuck.
Fuck the A ranks, bro.
I want to do them to get my upgraded pieces.
I think you mean fuck UCOB Prog. Just do A rank.
No. Legend more important.
Move.
Oh,
Out.
literally. Hunt trains are temporary. UCOB title is forever.
Yeah, Sean, you're moving way too close.
Alright, dropping countdown.
Yeah, Sheen, you have good ping. You can probably start moving when the cast is just about to end.
I've been moving on the same UCD every time. I'm surprised I got there early that time.
Your starting point is too close.
Oh.
Not your movement, your starting point.
Move. Charge. More baits. Buster coming up. Move. Skip.
One of two.
Random going out.
Okay, thank you. Stack.
Buster on me. Is off.
One.
Move.
Locked out there.
Ah,
I got
man,
Michael. I got Michael.
Oh, you.
No, it's over.
Ah, fuck.
What happened?
Michael
Just
stepped in
on
his
my
first
own.
game. Oh, let me practice
Oh.
this.
Did you get
Hold on,
scared
let
by
me
my
practice.
movement there?
Yeah, Leon kind of freaked me out because it was, yeah, just moving right across me on the cast, so I wasn't.
Oh,
quite
not much
sure.
practice. Okay, yeah. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. I need to change where my focus target is on my UI. It's gonna go here.
See, and normally I just take one step in because the cleaves come in, so I'm trying to be pretty precise, but I felt like I had to.
Dragon hugged me. Yeah. She gave you a nice big hug.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright, dropping countdown.
Might be an early pull.
Move. Take, yep, sure. Buster coming up. Move. Yep.
Two.
One.
Random.
Time. Yep, it's good.
Panthers off. Watch out for Michael's pummel.
2.
On to 1.
Move.
Sorry, car.
Cool, it's cool. Oh, fuck.
Going to 1.
Thank you.
Nice.
Okay. Three
Alright, get on
more.
3.
Oh,
Nice skip.
Rotate.
Fuck. Take the
I'm on
dust.
3. I'm on 3.
Okay, going to 2.
In. Out.
Out, 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 out. Stack on D. Oof.
First cleanse.
I don't know if I can recover this, but we'll try. Can you do a Oh, no, this is not recoverable.
Wipe.
Yeah, wipe.
I'll be honest, I have no clue how I died there.
You were you're out of the donut. You don't go to 3. You stay like,
Oh no, I'm talking about a nail. I'm talking about a nail.
Yeah.
yeah, nail. On nail.
got
That's how you
double
died.
iced.
You went
got
all the way to
double
3.
iced.
You just go to the 3 side in the donut.
In the donut area.
So
not-
that's probably gonna be
Wait,
rough.
that killed me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
your donut killed you.
That kills everybody. You can't tank
Wait.
privilege that?
Wait, no. I didn't die during that. I died
You
right
got
behind
double
it.
iced. You got double iced.
That's probably what happened, yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't die during the donut.
Because 3 people died of chariot, which should never happen. This is very bad. And then that speeds up ice balls, and that's what happened.
Okay.
Okay, a tip for chariot: if you are inside the hitbox, you are not gonna make it in time.
Yeah, Carb, you
You
were
just
going towards
cannot
the back of
be-
the room instead of going like right to left.
And also, even if it's out for thunders, honestly, they can just go straight out. There's no
I was-
reason. for
I
them to
swear I
stay.
was strafing from 2 up towards 1, but like not from 2 to 1, but like
I saw your
can't
bait
do that.
portal. It was going from 3 to like kind of going outwards instead of like going like left. But it's my fault. Like, I mean, as soon as the fire would drop on me, I should have moved. It's bound to happen, so it's not like I have to learn to adjust too. Keep going.
Yep,
We can get like 3 more pulls.
Drop in countdown.
I need to raise a robot, dude. I could barely hear the quote.
Is that 200%?
Yeah, it is. And I missed my opener.
I can't change it anymore. It's at max for me.
That's fine.
Move. Invoning.
We might get twisters.
Let's get.
More baits. Busts are coming up. Ooh. Shot.
Lost that all.
Fucking stupid, dude.
Move.
Oh shit. Okay.
Pommel's gonna be on me. Okay.
Okay, go to your position.
Sorry, Xion.
Go into 2.
1.
Ready for randoms.
Reprising.
Okay.
Monster on me. Standard off.
Two.
Twisters. Move.
Union ops.
I'm dead.
Oh, I'm dead. Yep, auto.
Yeah, I can't recover that all.
And I can't have. Okay, that time I was behind 2. It went to someone else. I think you guys do need to be in a little bit closer, because if you're like right around 2, like you can't be right around the number on the opposite side unless you've got the hatch.
How about like if everyone wants to move in like between like where like the center D is to like relative marker around that area?
D
Or,
to
like-
1/2. Yeah.
Yeah,
Or D to
basically
3.
like anywhere around there if they're normally closer to let's say like 2 marker when we're at 3. Like anything like that, just be closer.
Well, the D marker is safe from any Neuralink explosions, so we could, in theory, just stack there for any mechanics unless it's Bates and Neuralink.
It depends because the hatches they can kind of J-turn to where you were based off of server tick, so you have to watch out for that.
Yeah, basically just
Anywhere
be within a closer radius. Don't be farther radial than the purple markers. Don't be farther radial from Twintania than the purple markers if you can help it outside of when you have hatch and you need to go to the neural link, please.
Well, Carv, the time it went on me instead of you, you were inside of the markers rather than outside of it that time.
For that one, yes. But then this last one, I was right here, and people around like where Knops and you are now were getting it, and it's like I can't. Okay, actually, you guys were closer to around here, but it's like there's limited of what I can do when you guys are that far from the boss. Especially if there is a max range that I can't go.
Okay. Let's get 2 more pulls in.
Yeah, let's try having people a little bit closer. All right, I'm dropping countdown.
So, just so the healers are aware, when we're on that 3rd Neuralink, there's plummets, but like back to back, basically. There's just slots.
Oh, I think maybe fairy tether there, like around that time.
Oh, on the 3rd one.
No.
I could try throwing extra X-Hug as well.
I think you died on that last one, but like my
Right.
1 second off cooldown too. Could have almost done it.
Take it.
I am doing a lot of selfie like this as well. So,
Xion more in, just in case.
Yeah.
More baits. Buster coming up.
What's it called?
No.
Oh.
Did a Neuralink detonate?
Yeah.
It didn't.
unfortunately was positioned so it ended up going right through Mini in the center. I apologize.
I think people were just too close to the. I think they took the be closer to the boss thing a bit too straight.
Alright, dropping counter. I guess I'll do 2 more pulls. No. Ouch.
I'm in danger.
Yeah, I'll try to speedrun last 2 pulls or.
Speed run last 2 pulls.
Go, 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 go.
I think this time actually is last 2 pulls. If we have to twist her again, we'll have 1 more pull.
Yes.
Probably early pull here. Nope. Wasn't even my early pull.
My early pull.
That's fine. I need to start casting at 3 so my GCD lines up.
No.
I'll stack for this.
In warning. Dark.
Stop GCD 2 seconds.
Make sure you're out of the way.
Busts are coming up. Get ready. No.
I just killed myself.
One.
Random coming.
Never mind, 2.
Thank you. Watch out, Poco.
Reprisal. Stack. My buster. Off.
Two.
Buster coming up. No.
My bad card, sorry.
Random coming
Going to
up.
1.
Going to 2.
Skip it.
Skipped.
Skip. 3.
Get to 3, get to 3.
You get knots, no
did you
swift.
get knocked? Yeah,
No
okay.
swift.
Did you get flipped by pizza slice or pie slice?
No, I must have missed the heal.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
That's fine. You also don't have food on it, I don't think.
In and out.
3. Oh,
2.
fuck, I screwed up.
Ow. Getting first cleanse.
I'm getting second. Oh, I took 2 impulse.
I'm at 3.
Why?
I'm at 3.
Just
Wipe
wipe.
it,
There's
wipe
no
it, wipe
battle
it.
res.
Sorry for that, Knobs. My brain, I said 3. My brain started to go 2. Realized, oh crap, I've got to go the way I said, and then I unabonted to my death.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, not many you guys want food.
Next minutes.
Oh yeah, Nops, Poka. Yeah, Nops, Poka don't have food. That's
I
why.
have 7 minutes of food actually. No, I'm good
I
for
have,
this call.
I have 6 minutes. I'm fine for this pool. I was
Yeah.
hoping we didn't go to full time because I really didn't want to waste food on a 5-minute session.
This is true. I'm the
It's
same
fine.
way.
It's only like 2,000 gold, dude.
Bro, I'm poor as fuck. I only have 80k. I'm very poor.
It's 1790 actually.
Do like your roulettes for a day. You'll double your money.
Yeah,
I
it's
know, I know.
Or you could just let your retainers get items you could sell on the market board.
I
Like,
could, yeah.
Alright, I'm dropping a countdown now though. Gotta make sure I hold up this food.
Yeah. Sometimes I get pure white dyes, and then that just sells for like 300k.
Might be early pull. It's fine. Fuck.
No.
I'm pissed.
Shark.
I don't know why I give you venison. You're not even fucking tanking.
More baits. Buster coming up. Rotate. Move. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Step.
God damn it.
Going to 2.
Oh, gonna 1.
Random.
It's on me.
Reprisal. Buster on me.
Okay,
Can you
Nops.
get? Okay.
Yeah, I'll just do low.
Chances off.
Unfortunate.
2.
On to 1.
Move. Hatch is coming up. And I'm coming up.
Going to 1.
We're not skipping, by the way, so be aware of random.
We're seeing it. Shielding.
Reprisal. I mean, Addle.
Okay. 3 marker.
If I get a shield, then survive.
I time Sucker right here. on the
Nice.
Side. Yeah.
Three.
Both tanks have it. Out.
Out.
Okay.
Fire at
Heavy.
D. Fire at D.
Shit.
Dooms.
I got mini. Clear dooms. Second fire out.
We might have
Going
had
to
to get in.
Back.
Nah,
We're
go
fizzling,
back.
we're fizzling.
I didn't heal
Oh,
Ow.
Oh wow, okay, that is very
Even with sprint, yeah.
I have third Doom.
Michael's a doom.
fucking tight. Good call.
I will say, you guys staying in is making those liquid hells a lot easier. So thank you.
As long as we can get through to win like very consistently, I'm perfectly okay with however we need to adjust.
Oh, and Michael, how was Plummet that time? Was it better?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I'm trying to save Thrill for right after the Bahamut's claws in the beginning. Just to give a little safety.
I feel like I did something different.
And I
that
usually been Rampart comes back up for it.
Mhm.
Plus
Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do for that is just have soil up for the stack, and then it'll last for the Buster, I think, or at least some of it. And then I also put Fairy Tether on you after the
Yeah.
first Buster goes away.
So that time I couldn't make it to the fire in time. So I know we're popping it on D, but I would have been okay for the second one, but we had a death, so I got sped up by spawn.
Yeah, don't watch 2-hour guys, dude. Those don't help at all.
Yeah, those are fucking like they're
Yeah,
basically.
you're right. There's a 3-hour guide for this fight, by the way, that I saw.
I mean, don't even watch Ilya's guide, like, cause you already know what the mechanics are. You just need to watch how
I've
other
been-
people do the mechanics.
I mean,
After
just
watching
go,
Ilya's Uwu guide, I never want to watch an Ilya guide ever again.
Don't watch any
I
videos
do,
over 1 hour.
Ruby weapons so you can dodge Chariot.
I've just been looking at the
Like the whole problem.
police guide. How's UCOB, the UCR strats for UCOB?
What?
like-
It's just exact same.
No, the strats we're doing are specifically the UCR, well, UPR strats.
Please.
I'm still in.
Please, yeah.
Okay. Because, like, I remember for the UWU, like, actual toolboxes, it actually described the mechanics, which I really liked about those
They don't have
toolboxes, but,
that.
like, god damn it. Yeah, see,
They
when I was
have,
looking
they
at
have,
them
they have
for-
trios. They have trios information, and that's like the gist.
Because
them
when I was
in
looking at them
fuck
for
Portuguese.
T-strats, well, like when I was first starting my T-strat a couple weeks ago, they basically gave the bare minimum info on T while missing out a few crucial things. So I was like, yeah, I'm not using this.
Oh wow.
But yeah, you still made Prog, I think.